Last session, the group had a short run-in with a high-ranking member of the Black Arm gang inside the Sheared Ram Tavern. After leaving, the group discussed what to do next and decided to begin their adventure north towards the large city of Varrock. After spending the evening in the woods and talking amongst each other during their night watches, it began to rain in the morning, and they made their way to Varrock South Gate. Nearly there, the party was ambushed by spellcasters and barely made it inside the city walls. That is where we left off. You all leveled up to level 3, so congrats on that. Any questions, comments, or concerns before we get going?
No.
Nope.
Alrighty, well, let's continue the grind. So you all just got done sprinting inside the city walls. Hands on knees, breathing heavy. Kind of protected by these guards at the gate. One of the guards walks up to you. Are you guys okay? Those damn dark wizards are getting more and more bold. We lost 2 travelers a couple of days ago to their ambush. Wish we knew what they wanted or what they are doing here. Who are you? Where are you from?
I guess. My name's Bundock. We came from Lumbridge.
From Lumbridge. It's quite the trek. What'd you see out there? What happened?
Didn't really see much of anything until we got just outside your walls here, and like you said, those black wizards started casting spells at us. You guys ever just try getting like a battalion of soldiers and start trekking through the woods and hunt them down?
Well, from what we've been told, the issue with that is if our numbers dwindle, there's not going to be enough to protect the city. Varrock's an important place in the realm. A lot of business and trade goes through here. We need the right numbers to make sure things stay in line. We don't know what they're capable of out there. We don't have any wizards or magic users ourselves. So we just keep to our city gates and try to help those that are traveling the best we can.
But that's fair.
If a battalion gets wiped out, we're just vulnerable. The whole city is.
Yoshi, how are you feeling?
I am just like...
What's happening with you?
I am like hands on my knees, bleeding. Mm-hmm. I'm hurt bad.
We should probably find some place to rest for the night.
Well, it is. It's morning right now.
I mean, I think we should rest. Obviously, we're all about to die.
I'll ask the guard. Hey, a couple of us are pretty banged up. Is there some place we could go to get some help or get a potion or something?
Yeah, there's an apothecary in town that sells potions. Could probably ask him. There's taverns if you need to get a bite to eat and patch yourselves up. Unfortunately, we don't have too many healers. Some members of the church, I guess, on the northeast side of town could probably help you heal up, but it's not cheap.
Are there any armorers?
Yeah, there's a blacksmith. Go check out Horvick's. He's got the best in town.
It's good, because my armor class is really low.
What? Isn't your brother bleeding out? Like, what are you doing?
I notice Yoshi's looking pretty rough, and I walk over and use Cure Wounds.
Hey, there it is.
I'm going to cast it at... You know what? I'll cast it at level 2. And he heals 26 hit points.
So when Lug does that, and I get all rejuvenated, I go, "Thanks, brother," and I do Cure Wounds back to him. You heal 11 hit points, dude.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you guys walk over and kind of give each other a hug, and as you do, you each heal each other with Cure Wounds. Awesome.
I'm going to look at Solana and say, who were we supposed to go find? Should we ask the guards where to head? Or do we know exactly where we're supposed to be going?
Solana looks towards Fozzie and Fubar and says, Surprisin told us to start at the library, specifically to talk to someone named Raldo or Reldo. Do you know who that is?
And yes, you guys would both know this is the castle's librarian.
So we would basically, if everybody want to go straight to him, or there's some shops we could stop by as well that we know about. Can I tell them about like Horvick and Low, and then Zaff for staffs?
Yeah, and Fozzie, you know Reldo very well. You always sneak off to read books and try to learn. Reldo's the man you go see in the castle. I mean, the castle has a pretty stout library, so.
But I mean, I heard Lug talking about wanting to see a blacksmith, so tell him where Horvick is.
Lug responds by saying thank you, and I go to the blacksmith.
Okay, so you're heading off into
Alone?
town?
Yeah. And I could tell Yoshi about Lo, the archery shop keep too, just in case he's curious.
Yeah, I mean, role played out. You guys talk amongst each other where you want to go, what you want to do.
Bundock would follow Lug. So we're all meeting up at the library then?
I don't know how
Uh,
much of a time crunch are we on. I ask
He said, didn't she say we have to
Solana.
go right there?
right away. I don't remember if we're on like a crucial time crunch or.
I don't think we're on a too crucial time crunch to do anything but figure out what is going on and make a plan. So if we want to like go around town and talk to people, maybe we're supposed to be subtle, but if we want to get a better sense of what people think is going on, we could do that. And then eventually I think we do need to go to the library, but it's not like I don't think that there's any urgency other than helping to figure out what's going on and healing up.
So I say to Yoshi, I say, "Hey Yoshi,
Hey, what's up?
you want to go see Lo? He's the archery shopkeep. While they go see Horvick.
Yeah. Take me to him.
All right.
Okay, so you two are headed there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna start walking with Fubar.
Okay.
Bundock's gonna go with Lug to check out this blacksmith.
Okay. So that leaves Solana and Fozzie.
Before Bundock walks away, I'm gonna like grab your shoulder and say, like, you still have the bag, right?
Yes, I have it.
Do they need it? I'm just trying to make sure that people have what they need to buy whatever they need. I guess I'll just go with you, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just. You asked me to hold on to it. I'm holding on to it. I guess we can just. If people need it, yeah, we'll use it for whatever everybody needs.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just follow. I'm just trying to follow somebody. I don't have anywhere else to go. So I forgot already. Where did Yoshi go?
I went to the
We're going
archery
to-
shop with
We're going to
Fubar.
Lowe's.
Low.
Well,
We're going to Lowe's.
Didn't DM? Wasn't there a staff place you said too?
Yeah, that's Zaff's, dog. You're more of like a
none-
hammer
none-
guy, right?
Yeah, none for me, but maybe Foz or Solana would be interested in it.
Well, funny enough, Lug has a quarterstaff and may want something new. His is just a old broom handle.
Well, Zapp's is on the way to Horvick's, so you can stop there.
Then yeah, I guess if
Would I know anything about the shopkeepers? Like Zaff will barter with you. Horvick's kind of a prick. Stuff like
Personality wise, not really. You haven't really done business with them personally because you don't have
Oh, okay.
interest in archery or magic.
Okay.
You know they've been around forever. It's where everyone
Mhm.
goes. It's a huge city, lots of business. But yeah.
All right. Never mind then.
it seems Lug wants to go there too, but Foz and Solana, do you guys want to check out the staff place, and then we'll go to the blacksmith after that?
Sure. I'll following you.
It is on the way, right, Foz?
It is. I guess.
I didn't think there was an actual map for it. Damn, there is. Never mind.
So this is Zaff's over here.
Mhm.
Lowe's is this building right here.
Mhm.
And then farther down is Horvick's.
Oh, so I was right. Hell
And
yeah.
then the castle is up here.
Nice. I was right.
So this town, I'll give you guys some background. This town is buzzing with people. It's packed. You see people that are dressed very well. You see bums. You see stray dogs running the streets. There are these little shops all over the place. You catch some signs as you enter the city square. Thessalia's clothing. You see Get Your Fortune Read, Eris. You see the general store, which is right here. You see the large palace in front of you on the north side of town. There's signs that point in either direction. There is a boy carrying newspapers under his arm. Read all! 2 dead 2 days ago. Wizards terrorized the South Path. Big festival in Lumbridge. Come get your paper. Read all about the festivities. Travel light. And he's just yelling out these events that are going on. You see a couple of stalls that are set up that are trading some, looks like baked goods and some furs. There's people everywhere. This place is very busy. It's late morning, and you can tell that this is a very large city. It's very immense. You haven't even seen half of the city yet as you make your way into the center of town. So we have, who's going to Zaff's right away?
I believe.
Zaff's.
Yeah, I believe Bunch, Sylvana, and Faz, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, Solana's just following Bundock. I think she's overwhelmed by the size of the city and the little information we have to go on. So she's kind of just like following Bundock and hoping that Faz is following too.
Why are we going there?
I don't know. He said he wanted to go there.
Well, Log wanted to go, and Sylvana, you use a staff, don't you?
Yeah, I have one though.
Never
Up
hurts
to you
to
if
see
you
what
want to check out and see what they got, or
maybe they can upgrade it.
all right.
Anyways, yeah, we're
Sorry.
walking in.
Yes, we're just walking there. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed,
Yeah.
and she's overwhelmed as well. This is just a big place, and I think Solana is nervous that the party is splitting up so quickly. So I'm just trying to play that she's confused.
Yeah, and like people bump into you, and
Yeah.
there's no like personal space. You see the twins are moving fairly effortlessly. They're kind of used to this
Just so
hubbub.
used to it. This is
But-
normal. You guys will be all right. Foz knows where she's going.
And Bundock, you've seen like larger gatherings in Keldegrim and the cities you've been to, so you're not comfortable with it maybe, but you're used to it. But yeah, this is definitely well beyond anything Solana has ever seen. Yoshi and Lug, you've always heard about these cities and how busy and populated they are, but this is kind of new to you guys as well. How fast everything moves here. So yeah, all right, go ahead if you're heading into Zaff's.
I was gonna say though, like too, like I'm trying to catch up to like Fubar, and I'm like sweating because like I've just realized like how busy it is. You know,
Okay.
that's what I'm just saying. Like I feel pressure.
Making your way through the crowds, you arrive at Zaff's store. You see the walls are lined with these wooden staves. They each have different designs, different colors made of different woods. You see gems set into the tops of each one. Lots to browse here. And this kind of older, seasoned fellow, not old in the sense of age, but he's been through a lot.
Lug says, I'm looking to acquire a new quarterstaff. Something a little sturdier and more powerful.
Alrighty, let me see what you got, and let's see what I can do to upgrade it. I mind if I take a look?
No, please. And I take the staff and hand it to him.
Alright. And he, like, very intently holds it up, and you see him, like, holding it up above him. He's holding it real close to his eyes, looking at it. You see him, like, smell a part of it, and he goes, yes, made of oak. A good traveling stick. Seems as though it's been used quite a bit. Have you bopped some things over the head with this, I imagine? Yes. This is a solid quarterstaff. What I can do for you is upgrade you to a battle staff.
Ooh, and Lug's eyes get real big.
Yes. Acts much the same way. However, it is imbued with enchantment to enhance your magical capabilities.
Oh, I am pretty magical. And then he
Oh.
raises his eyebrows while looking at him multiple times.
He turns around and he grabs a staff that looks almost identical to yours, only it's brand new. And he goes, I'm betting this staff here is 5 times as old as yours. You see, it does not get damaged. Kind of holds it up. Would you like to see it?
Yes,
Go ahead, take
absolutely.
it. See how it feels.
I grab it from him and do a little twirl with one hand and then another hand and then spin it behind my back.
Make a performance check.
Heck yeah. It breaks. The unbreakable. Oh my god.
I rolled a 6.
All right. You twirl it in one hand, looks very awkward. You switch to the next, and you like wham, slam it on the counter accidentally. You go to do it behind your back, and you drop it on the floor. You're like, oh, and you bend down, pick it up. He goes, oh, yes, fits you perfectly. See, look at you wield that thing. Beautiful, beautiful. Will you take it?
What are we talking for price?
7,000 gold pieces.
Jesus! I mean, Sarah Doman. I shout, will you take anything else? I have a necklace of passage I'd be willing to share or trade.
Necklace of Passage. What does it do?
It allows you to go to the desert mines, the Wizard Tower Causeway, or the outpost.
It does not equal value, but could have its uses. I'd say it's about 1,300 gold worth of trade-in value. Would bring you to 5,700 left.
Oh my god. Okay. What about, you ever hear of this, I got something real nice for you, especially when you get those tough customers and you just got to simmer them down. A teapot of peace.
Pot of Peace. Interesting. What does it do?
So, as soon as you start pouring tea from this pot, anyone who is aware of it will be compelled to sit down and have tea with you.
Interesting. So it kind of bends their will.
Yes.
Let me see. Can I see it? Is it in good shape?
Oh, absolutely. It's only been used once, actually. Hand it to him. Sorry.
All right. He takes it and he looks it over, and you see his eyes kind of cloud over. He seems to be casting something on it, to identify spell. Yes, it is what you say it is. Let me see. You're looking to trade this in as well? I'll give you 4,000 gold for this.
Okay. And what would I owe you then?
1,700.
Still?
Yes. 1,300 for the necklace. 4,000 for the teapot.
Oh my goodness. All right, just let me check my little bag and see what else I got to trade.
All right. Are any of the other three of you doing anything while this is kind of going on?
I guess Bundock would just be kind of listening and browsing. Like, I don't have a use for a staff, but I guess I would just, kind of taking it in.
Okay. You see Lug is just like unloading his pockets, trying to find anything he can find to trade in for this. What looks like same thing he has, just newer. Foz and Solana, you see these other staffs, and there's little like plaques below them, and they say Staff of Fire, Staff of Water, Staff of Earth, Staff of Air. They're elemental staves, and they have prices listed below them, 1,200 gold pieces for each one.
I guess I would, as I'm kind of listening and like while Lug is trying to dig through, I'll kind of try and be like, how much is it to upgrade a staff someone already has?
It depends on what you're trying to upgrade it to. What are you trying to imbue it with? That kind of thing. You can charge spells into something that recharge. You can imbue elemental influences. That's what I sell here. It all depends on what you want to do. It's time is the issue with that. It can take months to enchant an item fully, depending on what you're doing with it.
Solana hears this, right?
Yes.
and asks what the staff of Earth is like imbued with.
The
What
staff
makes it so?
Earth. Yes, the Earth crystal set into the staff is a runestone, an earthen runestone that has been enhanced. It provides you with unlimited earth runestones when casting with this. If you're casting a spell that requires, a mind rune, 3 earth runes, and 3 air runes, the earth runes are covered.
Mhm. Interesting. Thank you. Will
Um,
you tell us what runestones are in these other ones? Would you say staff of water?
Yes, there's water, same thing, imbued with water, runestones, air, and fire.
Mm.
And then I have a magic staff here, has a chance of boosting a spell you already have material components for. And you see this like kind of stone set into the top. It just looks like a rock set into the top of that staff he's talking about. Lug, he takes the battle staff away from you and he goes, "Perhaps you aren't quite ready for this yet."
What is the stats on that battle staff?
So this battle staff is designed to be it would give you like +1 to your attack and strength, +1 to your attack and damage rolls, and it is more easily enchanted with those elements at a
Oh,
faster rate. So you could turn it into a fire battle staff, earth battle staff. It's like a +1 staff that can be easily enchanted into those things.
I see. So as Lug is digging through everything else because he really wanted this battle staff, and he takes it away, Lug goes up and takes everything back that he gave him and said, "No deal."
Fair enough. Fair enough. You seem very interested, but that is a good, trusty quarterstaff you have. When you have the funds, come back and see me.
And I say, "Thank you." And then I say, "Look what I can do with it." And then I start twirling it and showing him everything I can do with it again.
Make another performance check.
This one? It's got to be a good roll. Oh, that is, I rolled a 2, but I have a -1, so I got a 1.
Yeah, you go to spin it and you hit yourself in the face and drop it. And it just kind of clatters and you're both like staring at each other, blinking for a second.
And I say, "See, keeps the enemies on their toes," and I walk out embarrassed.
Okay. Anyone else interested in anything in here?
Solana walks up and thanks the person and says, "We will very likely be back." And then
Excellent.
follows Lug out.
Been here for years. I'll be here when you get back. All right. So the other 2 of you have made your way through the crowds and see a big sign that says Lowe's Archery. You enter and you see a lot of longbows, short bows, kind of all hung up on the walls, made of different woods. You see quivers. You see sets of arrows and bolts. No crossbows, interestingly enough, but you do see ammunition for crossbows. And as you enter, it goes, What can I do for you?"
I
This would be Fubar
go,
and Yoshi.
Fubar, tell do you know the man?
No, I just know he's the archer guy.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
And you're the archer. I was
Yeah.
like, maybe,
Do you have
need some supplies or something?
do you have any crossbows?
No, I don't deal too much with the crossbows. My specialty is in longer range. Long bows, short bows, the use of arrows.
Maybe you could
Can
just
I-
get some ammo? I mean, it's
Yeah.
the same thing, right?
Could I use a short bow?
Yeah, you're a
Above
ranger.
table, could I?
Absolutely.
Try out one of them long ones.
The
That
long
longbow.
bows?
Yeah.
Could I do a long bow?
So
don't
you
know if I
point
could.
at the nearest longbow and
I
he
just
hands
pointed
it
the
to you.
biggest one.
And it is literally from your feet to your forehead.
I'm just holding
Uh,
it. I'm just.
Yeah, he goes, "That doesn't quite fit you. Not to be prejudiced,
You
but
sure?
here, try one of these." And he hands you a short bow. And you see there's a whole like hanger system of different short bows made of different woods.
Can I like test it out? Like start pulling on it?
Yeah, so this would be like a regular, like if you were to hold a compound bow, that's what it is for you. If it was held by a human, it's pretty small, but it's like the right fit for you. It's like a long bow for you, being so short.
It looks great.
I go, how much you asking for this?
Well, you should try it out. Try it out.
Oh, can I
Ask him to
try it out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. And he pulls out a wooden arrow and hands it to you, and you see this big, like, all destroyed target on the back wall. You can see lots of people have practiced firing at this thing. He goes, yeah, here, go ahead, try it out. So go ahead and make a ranged attack.
He's the best archer in Lumbridge right here. Watch this.
Yeah, check this out.
Right here. Watch this.
16?
Yeah, you hit pretty close to the bullseye. You're in that, next tier on the target. Yes, very well done. Seems to fit you nice.
I go, how much you asking for this?
That one you got in your hands there would be 50 gold pieces. And then they kind of go up from there depending on if you want a stronger make of different wood.
Hang on real quick.
How much would like the middle of the road run?
Middle of the road, I would say that'd be this willow one here, about 200 gold pieces.
And like middle of the road as in like he gets a +1 to something, like above table.
So it would give you a chance at getting a +1 on your attack. It's not
Gotcha.
guaranteed +1, but it's a chance at.
Is
A
that
plus
better than what I have?
Yeah, for sure. Yours is just base flat rate, no chance at
Okay.
+1. And then the higher you go, the higher the chance you can
And what's
hit.
the damage?
Again, it depends on what tier, but middle of the road you're looking at.
Like a 1d6 or something?
Yeah, it would go 1d4 for the one in his hands, then a d6, d8, d10.
What are you thinking, Yoshi?
So this one right here is 200 gold pieces.
The one in your hand is 50. If you wanted a more middle of the road, it'd be 200.
Damn,
Yo, treat yourself, dog.
I'm broke.
Must be nice to have gold.
I go, I have 142 gold. Would you take the crossbow and bolts trade in for arrows?
I dig into my pack and I pull out the candlestick and I say, here, trade this in too. How much do you think you'd give us for this?
Yoshi, you recognize this candlestick as being part of the River Song Residence's home.
I go,
Lug's
where'd you
parent
get
candlestick.
that?
What? Lug told me to hold on to it.
No.
100%. It fell off the counter. He said, hold this. And I
I'm
said, all right. And I just let go.
inside his ass.
Go ahead and roll an insight.
15.
All right, go ahead and roll a deception check.
16.
Man, it must be a duplicate because it looks a lot like that one. And why Lug would ever tell him to hang on to it is beyond you, but seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah, I picked it up in a flea market on the way out in Lumbridge.
I said, all right, sell it.
So he goes, the candlestick, 10 gold pieces. What do you got for ammunition there? Just some bolts?
Yeah.
I give you a gold each for the bolt. And this crossbow's seen somewhere. Give you about 72 gold pieces for the crossbow.
Nice.
That's and with all the gold I have, 142, can I get arrows along with it?
You have 142 plus 72 would be 214.
Plus 10.
If I'm mathing, then how many bolts do you have?
I think I had like 8 left.
Okay, so yeah, that's 220 plus the candlesticks, 230 you would have. And he goes, okay, yeah, here's a nice willow short bow. And then It would be your choice of ammunition. And
What's
there
the
is you see these arrows and they're set with different arrowheads. There's some made of bronze, iron, steel, and a mithril would be the top you could use with this bow.
How much for a full quiver of the mithril?
The mithril arrows are 32 gold pieces each.
Sheesh. You scalping out here.
Ah, price gouging.
Price gouging.
My
Metal
God.
metal costs money, I'm sorry.
All right, give me. How about the iron?
Iron I can do 3 gold pieces each.
All right, can I get a full quiver with all that and the bow?
Why not? I'll give you 10 arrows, I'll throw
My
in a
man.
quiver and the bow.
My
My
God.
man,
230 gold pieces, all said.
I am wiped clean, everybody.
He goes to hand it to you and he goes, and who are you going to say you got this from?
My man, Low,
That's right. And where can you find him?
Varrock Square.
Excellent. And he hands it over to you. So you have a willow short bow and 10 iron arrows.
Okay.
Nice.
So, you guys left Zaf's. You're leaving Lowe's. Are you heading to Horvick's?
You said that was south?
Sure.
That would be just north of where they are.
Oh.
Solana
This
looks
building.
at Fozzie and says, Fazora, how are you feeling?
I've been better, been worse.
Me too. Do you know somewhere that we can buy like health potions? I don't know. What do you call them
Yeah.
in world?
Yep, like potions. But
Yeah, potions.
yeah, there's an apothecary in town. We can head there right now.
We see that Bundock is already moving somewhere else, and we're like, hey, wait, Bundock, do you want to look at potions first? Or do you want to go to Horvick's?
But I can go with you guys. I'm in no rush.
Okay. So you guys head towards Fozzie kind of leads you southwest of town. It's not on the map, unfortunately. But there's a small shop. It's got a swinging sign on it. Potions and more. And you see, I'm going to show you what this fellow looks like. He is a interesting guy. I'll put him right in the middle of the rock square for you all to see.
He's huge.
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Doesn't look like Jeff Goldblum.
So this everyone calls the apothecary. He's wearing a purple shirt and a purple bow tie with a large white-gray afro. Seems a very pleasant and happy person. And as you enter, he goes, "Hello! Welcome to my apothecary. What can I do for you? What are you looking for?"
We're fucked up pretty bad, and if you could tone it down from like a 10 to like a 6.5, we would appreciate it.
I'm so sorry.
No. You're good. My arm just hurts like hell. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know, I have something that could help you with that.
How serendipitous.
So what are you all after?
Well, we
Something
got beat.
to help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Potions of
Yeah.
healing, then. Is that what you're after?
To start.
My God,
yes,
he
please.
is good.
Okay. Little miss. Please, you take it from like a 6 to a 2, please. I have these.
Genuine.
He holds up these glass orbs. He goes, "Here are a couple of potions of healing. They are 50 gold pieces each in the form of making you feel better, aside from like antidotes or things like that. That's the best I can do for you currently."
That's plenty. We'll take. And I look back at Solana. And both of them. I don't know if we can afford it.
Right. I have 109 gold, so we can buy at least 2.
I think I have 50.
Does anyone else in our group need one? I think it's just you and me, right?
Well, then
Yeah,
you can
well,
have 2, and I can take the other. You broke.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Did he specify a price?
He
50
said
gold
50.
each.
50? Okay. Yeah, I'm standing behind them, and I'll pull out what's the bags Solana gave me. I said, here, do you guys, you guys want to use this towards your share?
Solana looks back at the Mr. Apothecary and asks if we buy in bulk, say we need some for a couple of weeks for a group, does that change the price?
Bulk definitely would help you out, yes. I currently have 4 of these healing potions on hand, but if you wanted to throw in some ingredients that I have here or other potions, I can definitely do that for you. And you're looking around, and the shelves are layered with different colored of these glass vials. They're all got like stopper corks in the top of them. You see bright yellow, green, lime green, red. There's a bunch in here, and you see like roots and different grasses. And with your herbalism kit, you realize some of these ingredients might help you or Lug on his way to mixing potions with the leaves and herbs you found.
Solana looks Bondoc and Fazan is like, we're definitely going to need these. Should we just get a couple for right now and then come back once we figure out what we all really need? Or should we just buy a bunch of stuff? What do you guys think?
I don't know how much extra money we're working with here, so I'll leave it to you guys.
Yeah, both you, Fozzie, and the apothecary sees this large sack that
Right.
Bundock holds up, and both of your eyes are huge right now.
I would say, I mean, again, I don't think we're under a huge time crunch. I'd say get what you need now,
Yeah,
and we can regroup. And if we decide as a group we need something else, we can always come
come
back.
back. Okay, that sounds good. And then Solana turns back to the apothecary and says, can we have 2 healing potions for now, please?
Excellent. Yes. And he holds out the 2 orbs to you.
I'll just pay with the gold from my pocket since I have 100.
Okay. It's 100 gold for 2 simple healing potions.
Thank you. I give one to Fozzie.
I will hold it, but I'm not going to drink it until after she drinks hers.
Okay.
Now Solana's nervous to
Always
drink
cautious.
it.
Always cautious. Yeah.
Whatever, I'll drink it.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2 for healing. Fozzie, you're watching her drink this, and you see her skin glow from head to toe for a brief moment, and you see she looks revitalized. No nicks, no scabs, no cuts, nothing.
I rolled 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll drink mine.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
5, 7.
7 as well. And you become a little more revitalized as the potion starts from your chest and kind of spreads throughout your body, mending where the spells had hit you first. You're feeling much better. Fantastic! Can I do anything else for you?
Do you happen to have like a list of all of the various things that you saw that we could take with us?
Yeah, sure. Let me see here. And he's like going behind his desk, under his counter, and he's behind there quite a while. And you listen with your passive perception, you can hear like scribbling, and he's like making you a list.
Great.
After a few moments of you guys just kind of waiting and looking around, he slams one on the table, and you can see this very hastily handwritten list. It's just the names. There's no prices on there, but
Perfect.
yes, this is currently what I would be able to sell to you. Also, if you ever come across anything on your adventures, I also buy. So keep that in mind. I'm always looking for potion ingredients. Those that I can't get shipped anyway.
Thank you. Solana takes the sheet. She's very happy about being able to look it over later.
All right. Lug. You walk across the town square and you can hear these loud clangs of hammer on metal. You see this billowing black smoke coming out of a chimney, and you see this iron sign posted into the ground. It just says Horvix on it, and you can almost smell the burning metal as you get closer to this building. You enter, and you see this large man, big shoulders, big neck, wearing this big brown apron. He's got these leather gloves on currently, and he has these 2 earplugs in his ears. And as soon as you approach, he sets his large hammer down and approaches you, taking off his gloves. Well, what can I do for you?
I tell him that I'm looking for I need some stronger armor.
Stronger
Right.
armor. I guess that would be an upgrade from the nothing you have on, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, how strong are you looking?
Something that I can still move easily in, but that'll protect me. You know, maybe like a medium light armor.
I've got like chainmail. Will that help?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, what kind of metal are you looking for? I got bronze, iron, steel, mithril.
What is your how much would steel be?
Steel chain body run you about 750 gold pieces.
And then what's next up from that?
It would be the mithril. Run you about, let me check, 1950.
And then do you trade?
If you've got armor, weapons, or metals, for sure.
What about a nice little necklace of passage that would allow you to transport places?
I am not much of a traveler. My business is here. I am very, very busy. So, not interested in your jewelry, sorry.
All right, how much can I get for a shield and a mace?
Be about 20 gold.
Okay.
And the mace is about 18 gold.
Okay. And then a chain shirt.
About 30 gold.
Okay, so that's like 60 altogether?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. And mithril is how much? 1900?
1950.
You like tea?
No, I prefer a strong ale.
Oh my god, I hate you. Okay.
What?
How much for bronze armor?
The bronze chain body?
Yeah.
That would be 60 gold pieces. 210 for the iron.
Okay. And then it goes steel, I'm assuming.
Yep, steel for 750.
Okay. I will do the iron armor, please.
Excellent. And he walks over to a shelf and he pulls this dark gray chainmail off, and you hear it rattling and tinkling as he brings it over to you. He sets it down on the counter and he's waiting for you to hand over the gold.
I take it out and hand over, how much was it? 210?
Yes.
Hand over 210.
Okay. Thank you. And he picks it up and hands it to you, and you feel the weight of it. It's heavy. He goes, you want to keep that in good repair, because the more it gets banged up, the weaker it gets.
I say thank you, but that doesn't sound like you're a very good blacksmith, and I walk out. What does armor class like?
This would give you 14 AC.
Okay.
All right. You guys have done some shopping. Is there anywhere else you would like to go?
Well, Bondoc wanted to end up at the blacksmith too after the apothecary.
Okay, so we can just fast forward through this. He's got studded leather, some
11.
plate armor, and some chain bodies.
How much for the plate?
So bronze would be 160, mithril, which is 5,200.
Oh, my Lanta. Yeah, no. What's iron?
560.
Oof. Dang. So yeah, I'll have to talk to the group about that before I go, because I would have to use the money for that. All right. I guess I would also just, Bundock being a fellow blacksmith, would just kind of want to But just kind of, tell them my background and hey, I'm always looking for more trade for my people. If there's like any type of inventory or anything, he'd be interested. Like my specialize in like war hammers.
What do you mean, your people?
Interesting. I always love to run into dwarven smiths. They know good metalwork when they see it. Weaponry I've never really delved into. My specialty is the armors, but I've thought about expanding. You said your father owns the business for you? Is that right?
Right. Yes, he is one of the master forgers in Keldegrim.
Vigor, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I've heard a lot about him. If he would be interested in partnering to have some business here in the city of Varrock, might be able to make some space for him.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you very much. Next time I'm home or get a chance to talk with him, I will definitely let him know.
Yes, have him write to me. We'll hash out the business. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Are you buying any armor?
Not at the moment. Like I said, I'll wait for the group because I'd have to use the cash to get that. I only got 100 gold or 110. So
Okay. So you all eventually find your way back towards the center of the marketplace here, knowing that you're kind of supposed to meet up at the blacksmith shop, but Lug, you pass Bundock as he heads there, and you guys are just kind of hanging out in the center of town, waiting for each other. What would you like to do from here?
I mean, I guess is everybody here? Or are we still waiting for Yoshi and?
Yeah, no, we wandered our way back towards
Yeah,
the
I'd say we'd be in the
blacksmith, too.
middle.
Yeah. You guys were kind of sticking close to the shops that were in the center of town here, so.
All right. I guess I'll kind of. Bundock will say, Did everybody find what they were hoping to find? And I would tell them, no, Solana and Fozzie were interested in buying some potions, but they wanted to wait until the group was together to kind of debate on if and what ones we need.
And Solana pulls out the list of what the apothecary sells and just kind of shows the group. We can sit down and talk about what we might want once we know what we're going up against. And the apothecary has potions and a lot of different stuff. Solana looks at Yoshi and is like, Yoshi, what did you get up to?
Cashed out, as some would say. And I got a new bow and some arrows. And I
It was
hold up
quite
my bow.
Ooh.
I hold up the bow and show everybody.
Ooh.
So I'm broke. But it was worth it.
We're broke too.
Is there a lot of people around us? Like,
Yeah, it's a busy
now.
market square. You can still hear
Okay.
the kid, two dead 2 days ago south of the city. Come read about it. And he's like swinging the newspaper around. Festival in Lumbridge. King set to return this afternoon. Yes.
Anyone have any gold left?
No.
I asked that.
Nope. I have like 20.
Could you, Fozzie, would you buy a paper
Oh,
from
yeah.
that kid?
Yep. Absolutely. I walk up to the kid and I flick him a gold piece.
Flick him a gold piece, and he goes, "Thank you," and he catches it and hands you one of the newspapers.
Thank you.
I was checking the price on it. I thought it was more than that, but a gold piece it is.
I wouldn't have paid more than one.
He pockets the one gold piece and doesn't give you a paper.
What's it say, Fozzie?
Yeah. I just want to. I'm flipping through the headlines. Any ones that grab my attention outside of what the newsy was spouting.
All right, yeah, the front page is just all about the Lumbridge Festival and the meeting of the prominent members of Gillinor. You see there's like classifieds of the different shops listing sales. Stop in, get your coats tailored, blah, blah, blah. You see a little picture of the fortune teller who you can see shop is across the market here. And it says, get your fortune read, what awaits you in the future.
Mm.
I stop there and I look at my arms, and I got goosebumps reading that.
And then,
And I make a note that I'm going to go there.
all right, are you flipping through anymore?
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for maybe help wanted or anything related to potential jobs. But I'm just gonna kind of look through as we walk along.
So you're not saying this out loud?
No, well, I mean, I might be mumbling under my breath, but I'm mostly keeping it to myself unless I read something that specifically jumps out at me.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you see like little columns like join the Varrock Guard, extra security wanted for certain shops. You see Black Arm Gang added again, and it shows like this broken display case, and it's posted from the Varrock Museum.
Guys, look at this. I hold it up. I say that they broke into the museum here. The Black Arm Gang did.
And you do see like a little like column below that.
What kind of museum is it?
So you guys know this is the Varrock Museum. There's all kinds of ancient artifacts and fossils. It's huge. It's like 3 stories. There's information center there on creatures and animals. There's all kinds of stuff happening at the museum. And artifacts continue to come and go out of there.
You said that out loud, Foz?
Yeah, I was just kind of holding it up and sort of exasperated, that kind of look on my face, like I'm fucking sick of these people type of thing.
I go, do you think they have one of a skull like they had in the Wizard Tower? Do you think they have something like that in there, which lets them go in and out when they know nobody's there?
I love the theory.
You think there's a sigil?
There could be.
I hope there isn't. I don't know. I just feel like this is something that is going to keep coming up until we do something about it, Maybe not the priority now, but
Mm-hmm.
Should we offer services to watch the museum?
maybe. Or at least talk to somebody here who might know more about what happened and what we might be able to do to help.
That sounds like a good plan.
Let's add that to the list. That sounds right.
Above that, though, and I flip back, I point to the article or the picture of the fortune teller, and I'm like, I don't know why this is jumping out at me, but I have to visit this person. And I hold up my arm, and I still got the goosebumps. And I'm like, if we at least have a few minutes, something that would be kind of cool.
Solana looks around to see if anybody's listening to us and is like, we are absolutely going there.
Oh yeah,
Make
I
a
was
perception check.
But doesn't want to stay too much with a million people around us. So it's kind of like, once we're in private, we'll talk more about it.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, Solana, as you look around to see if anybody's listening.
Yeah, 18.
You glance around. Everyone seems to be going about their business, especially here. You guys are one of the few that are standing still in this busy marketplace. You're kind of off to the side. You're not like in the middle of it, but very busy place. People are doing business and on their way. Nobody's standing and staring at the group of you. There are a couple of slower moving folk. You see this stray dog kind of whimpering towards people, just kind of looking for food. And then you see a lot of irritated people giving Yoshi a wide berth as his cape is fluttering behind him and kind of flapping, and people are just kind of like trying to get around it.
stupid thing.
You also pick up on Lug's fancy new chain body he's wearing.
Oh, you put it on?
Yeah.
Oh look, are you in the square?
Yeah.
There he is.
I was hiding. So you didn't see me.
I was watching our 6.
So yeah, you kind of point this out and say, yeah, I want to go there, as you look around to see if anybody's listening.
If Faz and Fubar, is there somewhere quiet, more private we can talk than this?
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of get on the outskirts, or just go to somewhere a little more quiet. No problem. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of alleyways. There's lots of places, taverns.
It might not be a
Oh.
bad idea to hit
Get some food.
the library
Oh,
at some point, right? It's quiet there.
Mhm.
And Fubar, Fozzie is always in that library.
Visit my old pal.
Are
yeah.
we supposed to go there
Yeah.
anyways?
Yeah.
Seems like a good place to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be a good place to talk there too.
Yeah.
So you guys head north towards the palace, and you're stopped outside by the guard, and they say, "Who are you? What business do you have in the palace of King Roald?"
I'm gonna push my way to the front and see if I recognize him.
Yeah, this is just one of the rotational guards. He would recognize both of you as you come and go with Surprising quite a bit.
I kind of put my finger to my chin and I smile and I say, "Good to see you again."
Yes, Fedora. Hi, you're with this group here?
Yeah, these are my new compatriots, guys. This is Chris. Chris, this is the guys.
Hi, Chris.
You know I prefer Christian.
Hi, Christian.
Christian.
Anyway, Chris, we were wondering if we could, maybe skedaddle on in there.
And Solana pipes up in the back and says, Fazora, you can tell him that we've been hired by the king.
Oh yeah, I'm used to
not a
having
secret.
to. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get better at this. Yeah, we actually are here for good reason this time. We were hired by the king, and we have official business to do here for once. So
Interesting. Well, just be aware that guard and security around the castle has increased while the king and Surprising are gone. They're expected back this afternoon. So please, all of you, stay civil and stay out of trouble. Is that understood?
No problem.
He also
Yep.
King
said,
Roald is incredibly crabby after traveling. Just stay out of his hair and don't cause him problems.
done.
he also said he'd fill us with arrows if we need it. Iron arrows.
Really?
Yep. He said that.
Make a deception check.
18, baby.
Okay, well, yeah, you can go see Captain Rovin. He's on the top floor.
Perfect.
Yeah, and he also said that you guys had a new quarterstaff for me.
We don't have quarterstaffs here. We got swords and bow and arrow. We don't deal with magic here.
So you're calling your king a liar?
No, I'm just very confused why he would say that. It is not something I know about, so I'm sorry I cannot point you in the right direction.
Oh, he said you would say that, but you could give me 5,000 gold pieces to go buy one.
Don't push it.
Oh my god.
What he pays me is nowhere near 5,000 gold pieces. Please, go inside, do your business. Do not play games here, whoever you are.
I just want to go into the library, say yep, and just walk by him. Sorry about that.
No problem, Fubar. All right,
I bow.
you guys, you don't have to bow to
I
the
bow
guard.
and I walk in.
I go, hey, that's a wizard thing. He's not a wizard. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Foz and Fubar leading the way. You make your way to the back of the palace towards this library. Make your way inside, and you see a man wearing glasses, got a goatee, and a brown ponytail. Dressed rather nice. You can smell like that old textbook smell from an old library, musty books. And you enter as if you were entering your own home.
And as I do, I say, "I'm back."
Welcome back!
Hey, how are you?
doing good, doing good. Researching some more magic today?
Yeah, obviously.
Atta girl. I don't have anything new for you. It's gonna be the same old, unfortunately. Who are your friends?
Yeah, I was about to say you may not have anything new for me, but I have something new for you. These are my compatriots. We're kind of here on business, kind of. Yeah, we have a job to do.
Look at you. All right. Well, what can I help you with?
Well, I've led these guys to you. Maybe I'll let you guys jump in as to what we're here for.
Thanks, Foz. Raldo, we're here because we are looking to read a story. Do you have any stories here?
A specific story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're loaded with stories, and you see shelves of books.
What about a story of the Silverlight?
He turns his head and kind of squints at you. Interesting. You know my name, and you mentioned Silverlight. You're an elf. Whoa. And he kind of like, his eyes get wide and he kind of looks at you questioningly, Fazora. You're making friends with elves?
What do you mean by that?
They're just so rare to see. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You're not a zoo animal. I'm so sorry. That's incredibly rude. I just have never met an elf before.
Solana walks up and like extends her hand to shake his hand if he wants to.
Wow, you're pretty. I'm Reldo, as you know. Yeah, Silverlight. Yeah, I can get you a book. Sure. Give me a few minutes. I have to do some digging. And he starts browsing the shelf.
Can I look for anything on Bandos? Like just kind of walking around, just glancing.
Make an investigation check.
A 14er.
I would say you have you find a book just kind of mentioning like books on the gods. They're just kind of general, and there is one for Bandos here. You can scoop it up.
Can I scoop it and put it in my jacket?
Are you trying to steal it?
Yep.
All right.
While
Make
he's
a,
looking around, I'm gonna freaking shove it in my coat.
Yeah, sleight of hand with advantage.
Isn't it a library? Can you just borrow it?
Do you tell him that?
Oh my gosh, it's a 9.
Do I see Yoshi doing this? Does anyone?
Well, I would say so. With a 9, all your passive perceptions are higher, so at least a couple of you see him trying to do this.
Do we know that you can check out books?
Yeah, Foz does all the time.
I look at Yoshi and go, oh wait, Yoshi, you just gotta check out at the front first, then we take it with us.
Okay.
Yeah. So he can keep record of it.
I just hold on to it.
They don't read a lot.
Raldo comes back. He goes, this is all I can find. Not a lot in here. Silverlight itself. There's a story about an adventurer that used the sword to slay some kind of demonic presence that threatened the city centuries ago.
That's it. That's what we're looking for.
But there's not a lot of detail, but all of the footnotes in this book that can't be true. Gypsy Eris,
That's a person.
she contributed a lot of this.
Yeah.
She's right in town here. She's the fortune teller in the market.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is just kind of general information. You're more than welcome to take a look, but there's no detail, unfortunately.
So you're telling me that this random book about Silverlight has footnoted information from someone named Eris, who happens to be the fortune teller, who was in the newspaper, whose freaking face gave me goosebumps?
What? That's crazy, Foz.
We gotta go. And I'm gonna briskly walk toward the fortune teller's place.
I kind of just shrug and follow because I'm so used to this happening all the time that I'm like, all right.
Not that it's any of my business, but who sent you to look into Silverlight?
Somebody else is gonna have to answer that because I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
I was trying to think of
Light.
something.
Probably better off if you don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, Fubar. Can we like read the story, or can we take that with us? We'll
Yes,
bring it back,
go ahead.
obviously.
Check out. Is there any other books you wanted to check
Oh
out?
yeah. And I'm raising my hand.
Oh, right. What you got there?
Book on bandos.
Oh, the God of War.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Is this all you got? Is this it?
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have
Okay.
much on the gods, but you get it for a week, and then there's a 5 gold per day late fee if you don't get it back to me.
Okay.
All right, I got it noted. What's your name, sir?
Lug River Song.
Smooth.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, if you're in the library, he's like calling across the room.
I look at him and go, "What? Did someone call me?"
It's quiet, Yoshi.
And I look and say, "Who's Yoshi? What? What is going on?"
Can I help you, sir?
He's had something's going wrong. Let's just check these out and get out of your hair.
Right, River
Did-
Song. Got it.
Did you already leave?
I'm way gone, dude. In fact, let me move my shit. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
Didn't- Frustrated in the back because we didn't even get to talk, but she follows.
Reldo stops you, Solana. He goes, "Hey," and he leans in and whispers to you.
And Solana leans back.
I have something you might want to know about. Silverlight is kept here in the castle.
The sword.
Yes. Not a lot of people know, but it's on the wall in Sir Prysen's chambers.
So it's real.
If he's telling the truth, yes.
If who's telling the truth?
Sir Prysen.
Surprising. Hmm.
Yeah. He
Hmm.
seems to think that, family heirloom passed down,
Hmm.
and he's in possession of it. It's in a case locked up on the wall.
Thank
Pretty
you.
cool.
It's very cool. Thank you for telling us.
Yeah. Hey, you're really pretty.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. He's very awkward.
Thank you for being.
I'm
Yes,
like,
yes. So is Solana.
Can I be like, hey, have a good one?
I was gonna say thank you for being so kind and respectful to Fazora when she comes in here.
Oh, me and Fazora are buddies. Yeah, she's
Mhm.
great. She always in here reading. She really likes that magic stuff.
Yeah, she's great, and she really matters to me. So I appreciate
Oh,
you being good to her.
absolutely. Look out for her. She seems to
Mhm.
be really ramped up about whatever's going on.
This is true. Can we count on you if we need to more information? Can we come back and talk to you since you clearly know so much?
Yeah, I'll see what I can find. Silverlight. Anything else?
Where is Sir Prysen's room?
I don't know who you are, and I don't know if I want to give you information on one of the knights here in the castle.
I go, "Oh, that's my pal Yoshi."
What? Is that like his nickname?
Yeah, we just go back and forth like this.
No,
And
that's
I just
his real
walk
name.
out. I walk out.
What? Well, all right. Have a good day. Let me know if there's anything else I can find for you.
I follow Yoshi,
you.
The door
Yoshi up
slams.
and go, "Man, that librarian was really weird."
I go, yeah. We gotta watch out for the girls. He seems like a creep.
All right. Fazora and Fubar, are you like waiting for the rest to catch up, or are you just heading there?
I like to think that we're both fast walking,
Okay.
but we're really small, so it's like watching two Cabbage Patch Kids and their little legs trying to walk.
I mean, we're trying. We're cruising though.
Sure. I mean, I would say you're well ahead of them, leaving the palace and the courtyard surrounding the palace. If you're not waiting for them, you're going to get there well ahead of everybody else. Is that what you're doing? Are you going right in, or are you going to wait for them?
We could case it out. Get their head. Take a look.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in.
Okay. All right. Well, then that is where we're going to leave it for today. As
I
you are
changed my
waiting
mind,
for
we'll
the rest of the party.
Aw, that was cute.
And next time we'll see what Gypsy Eris has in store for you guys in the story on the Silverlight.
Thank you for watching 99 DnDing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow us at our socials at 99 DnDing on Instagram and 99 DnDing Pods on Twitter. Also, you never know. Maybe next time we'll have a group name. Most likely not.